Wilson from Toledo. Guys, what's going on, man? How we doing? Todd, what's going on?
Hi, Rob. Hi, Jeff. How you guys doing?
Great, great. How you doing, Todd? Sonny, you guys doing well?
Good.
I didn't
Yeah,
get
we're
a
doing
lot of
good.
dirt. I didn't get a lot of dirt on your coach, Sonny. I'm still working on it. I'm hoping for maybe some last minute text from a couple people I put in. I put in some text to, but
You're
um,
asking the wrong people, Jeff.
I know. Well, there's not as much dirt on you anyway. I mean, I think the biggest thing I got. We'll start with it. I was going to end with it, but we'll start with it. I heard your shoulder's been bothering you a lot, but you can't get surgery in the off season because it would interfere with your golf game and lake season.
Uh,
True.
surfing season. Yes, yes. I
Surfing.
can't do it in the off season because I like to wake surf.
All right. I like it. I like it. You're gonna have to get me out there and teach me how to wake surf at some
Yes,
point.
please. Make sure we have a camera. Make sure it's in 4K because I would love
I'll
to be
get you
able
out
to
there.
have
I'll get you out.
video of Goodman trying to wake surf. Sonny, you're back. All right, you're back at the program. You're back at Toledo. What was it about? What Todd does as a coach? What is it about the Toledo basketball that kind of, and it feels weird saying that, but it's true in this era of college basketball. You have success, a lot of guys are going to go look and see what else they can get. You're back here at Toledo. Why?
I just felt like it was home. I just felt like me personally just had to work on some things and get better at, and just over the time of the summer and fall, I got better at those things. I'm gonna continue to get better and lead my team. And at the end of the day, we got one goal. When it's the MAC championship.
What are
Well,
those
that's
what are
all.
those things? What were you trying to get better at, and where did you see yourself getting better?
Improving my leadership. That was the main thing. Like I always been a good leader, but I kind of took a step back. I can say for myself, like my first year here, even though we had Raheem and Dante in them, I still should have been more of a vocal leader. Last year, same thing with J1, but this year, I improved it even more. And another thing was my shooting. My shooting was kind of inconsistent, always coming in. So I feel like each year I've been getting better at it, and I've been getting better at the whole summer. So now I feel more comfortable.
The good thing for you, Todd, is you got Sonny and a couple other guys back. But like most teams, right, you got a lot of new dudes, a lot of new guys that you don't know yet until the season starts. Kind of how they're going to react and how they're going to play in your system with you coaching them. Give me a guy, and let's leave Leroy for later because I want to talk to you about him specifically
Yep.
after. But
Yep.
give me somebody else through maybe the portal that you brought in that you feel like is going to make a huge contribution this year for you?
I think Austin Parks, number one. I mean, he's all of 6'10", 6'11", 260 pounds. Didn't get a whole lot of opportunity at Ohio State. He's going to get a lot of opportunity here. To be honest with you, he's better in every way than I anticipated. He's a better worker. He's a better player, better person, better teammate than I thought he'd be. Not that I had any doubt of him about that stuff, but he's better in every way. He's a good player, so he's really going to help us. And let me give you a second one too. I do think Kyler Vanderjagt has been around the MAC at Central Michigan and at Belmont. He's a guy that can really shoot the ball. So those two guys can really impact the game for us.
You got 6 freshmen coming in, Todd, in an era where a lot of coaches are not prioritizing freshmen in their recruitment in the way that they kind of build rosters. How do you kind of get them acclimated? And are you finding yourself like maybe able to kind of get a higher level of recruit now that a lot of the Power 4, Power 5 programs are looking more towards just transfers instead of trying to develop some guys internally?
Rob, that's a great point, and that's facts. We are getting better high school recruits than we ever have, I think. We brought in 5 freshmen this year. I think 3 of them are going to be in the rotation day one. And that's obviously Leroy Blyden, but London Prater, a 7-foot guy from Colorado, he's a good player. I anticipated redshirting him. We're not redshirting him. He's going to play. He's going to play quite a bit. And then Will James Jr. from Raleigh, North Carolina. Had a little bit of slow start to the summer, but boy, since the fall, his true personality's come out. He's matured in every way. He's a really physical guard. He's one of those guys that you throw him in the game and something's going to happen. You're not quite sure what yet, but something. And more times than not, I think it's going to be good. But he's going to make something happen.
Sonny, I
All
see
right.
you over there smiling. Talk about Will for me.
Will was just a funny guy, but I love him just on and off the court. You know, his personality is coming out, and like Coach said, like he gonna hustle. He's just gonna make a play for you. Whatever it is, he gonna make a play, and that just translates to our game.
All right, Leroy Blyden. I've heard a lot about this kid. Mr. Basketball runner-up, went to Detroit Jesuit, can score, can shoot, can pass. How exciting is he to have in the program? Number one, Todd, and just kind of give a little bit of a scouting report for those that in the MAC that don't know him yet but are going to know him soon.
Well, number one, we're extremely fortunate to have this guy right here, Detroit Jesuit. You know, really well coached. Pat Donnelly, a great high school coach who just retired from coaching, actually, and now Leroy Blyden from the same program. They played together in high school. Sonny helped us recruit him. Leroy Blyden is going to be special. You know, it's going to take a little bit of time for him, but he's special. He's ultra talented. Can really impact the game a lot of different ways. He's got to get stronger, and I think that'll only help his defense. We've had so many good guards coming through here, and he's every bit as talented as any guard that we've ever brought in. That's Ryan Rollins, Sonny, Ray J. Dennis, Marion Jackson. He's every bit as talented as any one of those guys.
That's a good group. I mean, that's a really good crop. So when you hear the list of those names that are kind of coming through this program, what does it make you think?
I tell recruits all. I'm fortunate to tell guys. I'm the only head coach calling you that's got 2 NBA guards right now. We got 2 of them. And I'd like to think we got more coming, but time will tell with that. But Ryan Rollins is doing a great job with the Milwaukee Bucks, and Ray J. Dennis with the Pacers doing great too.
Sonny, how did you help in the recruitment of Leroy? Because like Coach said, came out of the same program, played with him in high school. Do you get a major assist for this? Do you get an NIL boost or something? What happened here?
I just kept it real with him. He's my little brother at the end of the day, so I just told him what the program was about, and the process I went through when Coach K and Coach Ingram was recruiting me, and I told him like, hey, from day one they just showed love, and I just felt the connection, and they gave me the opportunity day one. Day one I was a starter here. I was able to play with a great group of guys, lead to a conference championship, and I told them, like, you can be the same way here, come here, play the same game, keep getting better.
Sonny, your real name is Jamarion, right? Where does the nickname Sonny, Jamarion, where does the nickname Sonny come from?
My granny. So when I was born, she couldn't remember my first name. So she said she's going to decide to call me Sonny. So ever since then, it always stuck. So Jamarian, I kind of got pushed out the way, so now I just go by Sonny.
I'm the only one that calls him that, by the way. On occasion, I'll call him that.
What, the Jamarian?
Jamarian.
I need a. Sometimes I forget Rob's first name too, so I need a good nickname. Todd. Right now, I just call him Dumbass. So.
Oh, there you go. Hey, our whole program is full of nicknames. Just give me a call. I'll give you a couple of good ones for him.
Hey, Sean Craig, a guy that maybe isn't going to be like a huge numbers guy. I don't know, but he's kind of, I know at his former stop at IU Indy, like a glue guy, just a jack of all trades, does everything well. How valuable was he to bring in just kind of as that? Because those guys, again, they're tougher to find these days. Let's be honest.
The terminology you use is glue guy. He's the ultimate role player. You know exactly what you're getting every day. You're getting effort. You're getting defense. He's going to get 3 or 4 offensive rebounds. Can make open threes. Doesn't take bad shots. He's a great teammate, and he's so good for this community. He's from here. He's a finance guy. He wants to get into banking. He's already lined up at Premier Bank here in town. Wonderful family, wonderful person. So we're glad to have him.
Sonny, who's impressed you of the new faces that have come into the program? You don't have to just single one guy. Give me a couple names, but who's kind of impressed you? Who can Toledo fans be excited about seeing play this season?
Like I said, Leroy, minor strong for sure. I feel like he's going to be one of them guys. He played both ends of the floor. Austin Parks, Craig, Will, Kyler, Wingo, and Tyler Odie. We got a great group of guys that's going to come in and compete, And like we said, we getting up and down the floor. We're gonna play. We're gonna compete every night.
The one X factor that we've kind of left out is Chris Riddle from
Oh yeah.
DePaul. And he just last week was his first week of practice. We played Finley on Sunday, and he only played the end of the first half. But he's going to play quite a bit against Xavier on this Sunday. He's the X factor. He had a Jones fracture, a fifth metatarsal early on, but he's back now. He's into his second week of practice, and all signs point. I think he's pretty good.
All right, Todd. So last year was actually a down year by Toledo standards. You still won 18 games. You won 10 games in league play, but due to the expectations that you guys have put on the program, due to winning it every year, it was considered a down year. How do you get back? How do you get back to winning the league this year? What's the key?
I'm going to change your terminology down to awful year.
All
We
right.
had an awful year. I mean, and we still were the fourth seed in the conference tournament. A lot of programs would like to be the fourth seed, and it was an awful year for us, and for a lot of reasons. We made some mistakes last year in the portal. Our chemistry wasn't very good. Sonny referenced the leadership wasn't very good last year. He's done a phenomenal job of changing that thus far, and we're getting back to what made us so successful. High character men from great families, number one. Number two, we got to get back to recruiting better shooters. We got away from that a little bit. And then we have to have just a newfound belief in defense, because last year we didn't guard anybody. We were awful. And we've had some really good defensive teams come through here. Last year we were bad. So we made some significant changes personnel-wise, but the changes have been really good. We've done different things defensively that I like the changes we're doing. Had two tremendous NBA guys really help us with our defense. So we look forward to this season.
So, are you okay with Goodman having you on the hot seat, Todd? Because he put it out there. You're number one on the list. 18 wins at Toledo, unacceptable. He put you right there on the hot seat.
It is unacceptable, to be honest with you. Not necessarily the 18 wins or the 4 seed. It was not a normal Toledo team. It wasn't a fun team to root for. It was not a fun team to coach. And Sonny was a much big difference from his freshman year to sophomore year. We made the right changes to make us, get back to where we want to be.
I love the honesty. I do. I love the honesty. You do not hear that from coaches. Now, you've been doing this a long time, so and you've won at such a high level that I think you can afford to be that way, right? And have confidence that you're going to get it back this year. So, Todd, I love it. I love how honest you are and always are with us and really with everybody. And Sonny, just keep being that leader, man, because that's the key. That's the key.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here.
Terry Weimer, too, guys. All right.
Yes. Very
Good
true.
man.
Very true. Rest in peace to Terry.
All right. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here.
Thanks,
Best of
guys.
luck this season.
Appreciate you.
Take care.
And
Thanks,
have
guys.
a great year. Sonny, keep leading, Sonny. Keep leading.
Yes, sir. I got you.
He is. Trust me.
That was Toledo.